Okay, we took our microwave apart. Here's some of the parts we got out of it. Oh, little transformer, a door, lots of wires and connectors, sensors, capacitors, I believe. There's the control for the face. And there's the magnetron tube, which I don't know too much about them, but it's supposed to make microwaves there by vibrating some electronically. Big capacitor, let's see, which could knock you on your butt if you're not careful. This one's been discharged. Fan, useful for something. You might even sell this control board on eBay or something for $10, who knows. And there's the skeleton of the works. We take everything apart here. Okay, here's our new Jacob's Ladder device. And what we have, we took the microwave apart and I took the cord off and I wired it to a switch so you can turn it off and on easily. And here's the heart of the device. This is the high voltage transformer. It's 120 volts in to the primary coil down here below, and then the secondary coil up top generates about 2,000 volts. And this iron core of the transformer sends the energy from the big primary coil, and it magnetically induces that current into the secondary coil. When I hooked it up, I didn't know it, but there's a set of lower voltage, like 300 volts or something here, and they provide a high voltage to the filament in the part of the microwave that makes the microwaves. They heat up the filament in the magnetron tube. So I accidentally wired these in and it didn't work. Then I checked and I found that this upper winding right here, I don't know if you can see that very good, that's where the high voltage comes out, and you have to ground it. The other pole of your Jacob's Ladder goes to ground, and the high voltage comes in on this side and goes up the other side. Because these transformers don't have quite enough power, you have to make a little helper to strike the arc, and that's what this is. You have an insulator, basically a dry stick with a piece of nail or copper or something, and when I turn it on, I wipe this across it and it jumps the arc and starts it, and then it goes up. Now these are all thinly coated with like a insulator in there. That's the reddish color you see. So I can only run this for maybe 30 seconds at a time, or else you'll burn up the coils. It'll melt the insulation and then it'll wreck it. That's probably how this will end up after a while, but it gives you can see the effect. And what's supposed to be happening is the arc starts, and then the air is superheated by the electric arc, and it helps push the arc all the way up to the top. Where it gets too far, the arc breaks down and it turns off. There's a way to make it self-sustaining with a stronger neon sign transformer, but it's just kind of a neat effect. You don't often see the. Okay, we're doing this one more time. Arcs. No. My assistant Michelle will now activate the device. Power on. arch is very good. We have a greenish color. That's partly due to copper salts coming from the copper wire. This thing is hot stuff. Okay, we are a champion Jacob's Ladder factory here. That was good.
I'm pleased for you.
Take it, just hold it. Put me in my creation.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, maybe I can. It's probably still running, I think. Does it seem to be videoing? It has the videos.
Yeah, it says recording.
Okay, that's good.
It says recording.
All right, test number 3.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And there is an example of the high voltage arc system and the superheated air rising. Here's our activator. Okay, thank you very much.